You'll lay your wing out in a crescent shape, not straight out because then the ends won't flake first. Crescent shape, okay? You'll launch always into the wind, directly into the wind. You can plus or minus 10 degrees in either direction, so it's a little 20-degree variation. You will want to have a little windsock or construction tape, tissue paper, whatever. If you try to launch where the wind has changed just a bit, your wing will come up that side up higher first and it will go the other way and it'll set down. You'll come in, pull the brake lines, come in and under, take your A-lines only, take up tension, hold your A-lines out as far as you can, still moving forward, look up at the wing, make sure it's centered. Once it's up and you feel it, it's all up, you're not pulling the A-lines behind you, you can let go then and you concentrate on steering. The key term to remember is brake the high, step to the low. If the wing is going this way, you will brake this side, step to low as you're moving forward. The other way, if the wing is going this way, you'll brake the high side, step to the low as you're moving forward. And again, important to keep moving forward. Many students who first do this, they know all this and they give the lunge, you fill the wing up, oh good, it's there. And they stop and the wing comes down, it's no longer flying and falls, comes down on them and the line's getting a prop and you can eat your wing. So again, lunge, boom, it comes up in the flying position, keep moving. If it's up there centered, give full throttle, it continues to push you forward and now you're no longer running, you're no longer pushing it, it's pushing you. And as you move forward, more and more, you'll feel more and more lift. Very important, another common mistake of new students is as they feel they're just about off the ground, they try to help and they try to give a hop. Don't do that. That deflates the wing, changes the angle, and you'll likely have a collapse or something erroneous that you don't want to happen. Also, as you're going, do not lift your feet. If you lift your feet, say you feel like you're just about off the ground, you go ahead and pull your feet up. That little 20 or 40 pounds of weight that still need to come off now lowers you down, you bash the cage into a full speed prop, it eats the cage, damage. Don't hop, don't pull your feet up. Keep your feet or your landing gear going until you're about 25 feet off the ground. Why? Because if you're going along and say you let brakes out or you bump the kill switch or you just have a downdraft, your feet are ready to keep going and it makes a difference of a touchdown, keep going, skip, skip versus a hit, boom, break your rig, no more flying for the day. Okay? Another important mistake is pull one or the other. Some paragliding students at first start to launch, the wing was there, but then as they gave it gas it went this way, so they come off the ground and now it swings back and forth. And they'll, as it swings this way, they pull this brake to keep going this way. Now it's that way, they pull this one and they do this and that, and what you forget to do is pull one or the other. It's not pull one then the other, it's pull one or the other. Okay? So when you're pulling brake, it's one or the other, not two. Because what will happen is as you're doing this, turning, you're now putting the wing to where it can't fly forward anymore. You're applying brake, and it will slow intake speed and forward speed, come down, and you run the risk of a collapse. So don't do that. Okay, so normally, flying along, gotten off the ground, keep your feet moving, 50 feet, you let go, got into your seat. Be careful that you don't bump your kill button, which is right on top of your throttle typically. A lot of new students, even other people, bump it getting into your seat. And that creates the motor's out now. You're coming into land. Don't get into your seat till you're about 50 feet up or higher, and make sure you're clear of power lines or any roads, cars that you may be landing on if you were to bump your kill switch.